This is my first time doing stand-up ever, so not just here. So shout out to Brian B. Thank you, appreciate it. Sacrificing the virgins first, I appreciate that. But so you ever heard that James Brown song, "Say It Loud, I'm Black and I'm Proud"? You know, I want to make up my own version called "Say It Low, I'm Black and I Don't Want Nobody to Know." You know, I love my people. I'm not saying I don't love black people, but we do a lot of stupid shit. We do a lot of fucked up shit. Like for instance, naming our kids like these fucked up names where we just can't advance. Like I know this guy named Jamarlius. Like I'm sorry, you're not gonna be a CEO or an executive or anything. I'm fucking sorry. With the name Jamarlius, you're not going anywhere. And I hate it when people have like fucked up names and I'm like, oh hey, what's up Jamarlius? It's Jamarlias, fool. Like, oh yeah, pardon me for your fucked up name that your parents named you, and I don't fucking know how to say it. I apologize about that. But I was on Facebook the other day. You ever see like those chain letters and shit where like, you know, it'll say like, you know, you need to like this or else a clown is gonna murder you at 11:36 p.m. tonight. Like I hate that shit. So I seen one picture and it's like your typical picture of Jesus, you know, and it's got some sentimental stuff and it's like, you need to like this, you need to tag 10 people, and then you need to also repost it to your page. So I liked it, I like Jesus, so I clicked the like button. And then, but this is how fucked up a situation that'd be if I got to heaven and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm getting the pearly gates, and God's like, yeah, we gonna let you in. And then when the apostles come to God's just like, and God's like, ooh, KJ, let me talk to you. Do you remember this picture? Yeah, but I liked it though. I clicked the like button, and God's like, yeah, but you didn't attack 10 people and you didn't reshare on your wall. So I'm gonna have to send you to hell, like really quick. I'm sorry, you just didn't do everything you're supposed to do, you know? So I'm getting older, and I'm not old by any means at all, but I'm getting to a point in my life where I just can't do like the same shit that I used to. Like for instance, I can't jog cool anymore. Like I used to look really cool when I used to jog, like sexy, where I could holler at the ladies. But now I got like that old white man jog. You ever seen that? You know, like there's an old white man and he's like at the stoplight and he's pacing. He's got his fucking headband, he's got his like iPod on, he's got accessories all the way up from his sleeve up there. Like, oh man, he's about to kill it, when that leg goes, he's about to run. And he starts running and he's just like, really fucking making it across the fucking sidewalk. Like that's me now, that's what I feel like. Like my knees don't operate the same, I'm just hobbling across the fucking sidewalk. I don't look cool anymore. Also my digestive system too. Like man, it's just not the same. Like this might be nasty, but I could go like days without taking a shit when I was younger. Like I could eat like a whole pizza and I'd be good. But now if I eat a whole pizza, I had to take a shit like 5 minutes right afterwards. And my food don't even digest, it just comes out like whole pizza slices. And I sit down in the toilet, just like fucking torpedoes, just like just all there. I just look and then I just like, damn, what a waste of money, man. All my fucking pizza is in the fucking toilet, man. That fucking sucks, man.
Hey, you ever try to Facebook stalk a girl and instead of putting her name in the search bar, you put it in the status update bar by mistake? That's one way to break the ice. And the microphone.
Microphone broke. Broke the microphone.
I prefer it this way. There are 50 states in the United States. 50 states, and every state has its own unique state flag, its own unique state bird, and their own unique state marine animal. But they don't have their own unique state joke until now, that's right. I took it upon myself to write 50 jokes in all 50 states. Here we go. I went to Hawaii and had a good time, except I wasn't very happy with the hotel. They didn't even offer a continental breakfast.
The mic's working, the mic's working.
I hear that a lot of Muslims are moving to Alabama. Don't worry, there's only 48 left. My girlfriend wants to get a Brazilian, but she's the kind of girl who only gets products from the United States, so she got a Puerto Rican instead. His name's Carlos. But don't worry, there's only 48 left. So how about that Virgin Isles? Virgin Islands get a lot of tsunamis, and every time I look at the radar of a tsunami hitting the Virgin Isles, I'm just like, oh, there's a load on Mother Nature's face. I see a therapist. And my therapist says I should live every day like it's the last day of my life. And so I have been. Now I've got about a dozen shoeboxes full of suicide letters. There's something morbidly appropriate about storing your suicide letters in a box that says, just do it. Thank you guys. Thanks so much. I like making fun of things that hurt me emotionally. But there's some things in comedy that are just not funny. Hitler, not funny. He's not funny, ma'am. Hitler, not funny. Cancer, not funny. Hitler with cancer, well, now we're on to something. Everyone can get behind watching a dictator die. Hitler with cancer, the ultimate skinhead. I used to store my weed and I hollowed out Princess Diana Beanie Baby. I never went anywhere without Her Highness. I like my woman like I like my macaroni. Easy. However, I like my jokes like I like my macaroni. Cheesy. Never store your pickles in your refrigerator sideways. Just don't do it. Take it from me. I store my pickles in my refrigerator sideways and on the top shelf. Got some drippage now. I got pickled pizza, pickled chicken, pickled enchiladas. That's a pickle-ocalypse in there, you know? A pickle-ocalypse. But when tragedy strikes, you always have to look at the bright side of life. At least everything is kosher. Speaking of kosher, I think Jewish people are much safer drivers than Christians. Personally, I've never seen a Star of David on the side of the expressway.
And if you get a toupee, everybody thinks you're an asshole, and I don't think that's fair. Because, like, if you're born without an arm or a leg, or if you lose one, they'll make an arm that'll fucking move for you so you can grab shit. But if you get a toupee, you're an asshole. Like, nobody would ever walk up to a guy with one leg and be like, I can totally tell that's fake. It's bullshit, dude. You're not fooling anybody. 27 years old. I have a 5-year-old daughter. Anybody got kids? Mistakes. You didn't plan that. Liars. I got a 5-year-old daughter, which is awesome. She has a mother, which is not awesome. Her mother's bipolar, and it's like living with two different people. Like, one's crazy and irrational, and the other one's a fucking bitch. I see my 5-year-old daughter throw these tantrums, and I'm like, oh shit, she's gonna turn into her mother. Then I thought, well, a 5-year-old can't technically cheat on me and then marry someone else. Pretty sure that ain't gonna happen. I have terrible luck with women. Go figure. Who'd have thought? Fuck you, that's not funny. Come on, guys. Even the women in my fantasies just want to be friends. It's fucked up. laying there jerking off, and they're like, no, you're a really nice guy. Kind of have a lot going on right now. I'll talk to you about my boyfriend when shit gets rocky. I don't have luck with women. I walked into a gas station the other day, and I saw the woman checking me out, and I'm like, this is awesome, nobody ever checks me out. And I'm in there for like 5 minutes, and I go to pay for my shit, and she goes, hey, you have really nice eyebrows. I said, really nice eyebrows? Then I thought about it, and I was like, hey, thanks. Hey, but hey, fuck you, because you had 5 minutes to think about something to compliment me on, and that was the best you could do. She had to go through a checklist of shit before she got to eyebrows to be like, okay, cool. I went out on a date with a woman, went well, we spent all day together, and then we go back to her apartment and she goes, hey, before I let you in, you're not like a rapist or anything, right? It's like, is that what I look like? But I said the worst thing you could say to anybody who says that to you, which is, why would I wait 6 hours to rape you? Rapists aren't exactly known for their patience.
Yeah, I'm Martin from Fort Wayne. I happen to be 27. Unlike Lance, I actually look appropriate to my age. And also married. Yeah, I am straight. I know it's hard to tell by looking at me. But, what was that? So yeah, I'm married. Actually, I love my wife and my son. We have a kid also. He's 8, I think. And I really do. I love them. I'm a family man, and they're really cute when they're together. Like just the other day, they were doing this thing where they were standing together, right in front of all my dreams. Yeah, adorable. So I'm a religious person, and my wife is a complete atheist. So I end up having to go to church the way that most married men go to the strip club. Yeah, I gotta lie to her. I always go with my friends, and I always have a great time. I end up spending way too much money. I make it rain up in that church. Whatever the international sign for making it rain is. And I go home, and I'm all turned on by God. I want to pray with my wife, but I can't. She's an atheist, so I gotta go in the bathroom and crank out a prayer.
I'm sure you all aware of the Pure Michigan commercials and Tim Allen, his nice soothing voice, and how he just brags about how beautiful Michigan is. I understand why they do it for tourism and tax the shit out of other people that shouldn't come here. But really, I think it's a slanted view on what Michigan's like, and I would like to, and for the people of Fort Wayne, bear with me, this is what Michigan is really like. This is called Pure Michigan by Andy B. It's a land of opportunity, where hitting a deer is as common as Phil Coke blowing a save. Experience culture by visiting one of our thousands of party stores owned by the same assholes we fought in past wars. Take a tour on our many highways glittered with orange barrels. Orange cones, detours, barricades, lane closures, heavy equipment without operators. Experience a true sense of road rage when some asshole passes you on the right, and the right lane's closed a half mile ahead. Welcome to the state where the losses of its professional football team raise as high as the unemployment rate each year. Welcome to where Marvin is your best friend, where insurance and divorce are nobody's fault. And to the only occupation you can have where you can be consistently wrong and still keep your job, our local weathermen. That's Pure Michigan, everyone, and I'm Andy B. Thank you.
I fell asleep eating a burrito the other day at Chipotle. I enjoyed, not because I was tired, but because I enjoyed myself into a coma while I was eating it. I was like, the best thing I ever had. I never believe. And I fell asleep, but I woke up. Right when I woke up, there's that moment of like, where am I, right? So I woke up and I connected eyes with a gentleman across the room, an elderly guy who had sour cream on his face, and he just looked at me gonna be okay, you guys. It's gonna be okay. You know, you're an awesome guy. What's your name? Murphy? God, that's fucking cool. You're really cool. Thanks for coming. I appreciate it. What's your name? Marisa? Fuck, everyone's so fucking cool. I wish it was like you. I wish it was. I'm not very cool. A few things about me. When I was 14 years old, I gave my life to Christ for a milkshake. Because I was hanging out with my friend Morgan. She's like, yeah, but, you know, I really want to just get you saved, Aaron. Like, we just need to go get you saved. And I was like, I don't know about that. She's like, well, they have milkshakes there. And I was like, sure, why not? This is gonna be something I'm gonna pay for later on in life. No way I'll fall asleep eating food. When I was in high school, I was aggressively scouted by the wrestling coach. Like aggressively so. He would come to all of my classrooms, all of my homerooms, and he would check in with my teachers, you know, and every day I would walk past him and he was just like, hey, how about that wrestling team? I'm like, no, leave me alone. Hey, how about that wrestling team? And I should paint a picture of this guy for you. This guy had a shaved head, completely bald. He wore sweatpants and a shirt that were the same color, that were stained, and he had a scar across his face. And he looked like his favorite food was condiments. He just only ate Dijon mustard out of the fridge. But he would aggressively scout me every day, and he would like hang out by the vending machine. And because I would get Pop-Tarts for lunch every day, I was a very healthy child. I'm an American teenager. I would go up, just be like, hey, won't you, come on, let's just join the wrestling team. Why are you trying so hard to scout me? What is it about me? And he looked me dead in the eyes, as the most honest anyone will ever be in my entire life. He said, because you got a thick neck. He's not wrong. By any means, I'm aware I have a neck like Gaston, alright? I can break belts, eat eggs whole, and bench bitches. I know this about myself. Gimli from Lord of the Rings, I'm short to the ground, I can wield an axe. But I never did it because it interfered with football season, you guys. I wouldn't do that. Someone actually brought it up to me one time. They're like, are you sure that guy actually worked at your school? So come to think of it, I actually have no fucking idea if that guy actually worked at the school at all. So, oh, you waving hi? He needs something. Maybe if you're not busy. But like if we could get the check, that'd be so great. Thank you. We've been fucking waiting forever. Give a big round of applause for your wait staff. She's killing it tonight. Beautiful, and they're working their asses off. Don't be a douchebag. It's okay, you're killing it. Murphy, you're just gonna have to wait a minute, okay? That's your law. Oh my god, you're killing it. Hashtag killing it. I don't know why I like leaning on this tonight. I've never fucking leaned on anything in my entire life. It's like a newborn toddler. They can't walk. I'm an idiot. I actually thought I wanted to have children until I had a dream I dropped a baby in a couch. And I immediately stopped looking for it. And I remember the dream. I was just like, I have a baby. And then I ate like a hook feast, like in my head. Just ate a whole hook feast. You guys, if I didn't mention I'm single, I am. If I didn't mention it. I'm really tired of people gotten to that point of loneliness that people are starting to introduce me to their cats at parties. Like formally. Yeah, that's a bad night. That's every night. Take a walk in these $8 shoes. They're too big for me. They fall off. It's like a Midwestern Cinderella story. It's just terrible. As I was saying, I'm tired of people formally introducing me to their cats at parties. It's always like, hey, Aaron, so have you you came. I have somebody I want you to meet. Cool, like, I have hobbies. I'm very interesting. I've practiced in the mirror. I always go into a bedroom, I'm like, this is a little fast, okay. And it's always just like the fattest, like, house cat just perched on the bed, like on a quilt that's way too old, but you didn't throw it out anyway because you're like, someone probably died on it, but it's part of the family, right? And so it's just like, this is Snickers. I'll leave you guys alone. You've got a lot to talk about. I don't want to meet your fat fucking house cat. I'm trying to get my swerve on. How's that side of the room doing? Where are the mayors of this side of the room? Is there a bachelorette party over here?
There is.
There is. Said not the bride. That's cool. When are you getting married?
September 13th.
I'm sure Brian covered this, but with way more anal jokes. September 13th, congratulations. I fucking hate you. No, but like for real though, you're doing great. You guys, I live with a lot of people in Chicago. I live in an old warehouse that I'm pretty sure people know we live there. I live with 7 other people. Yeah, it's like the real world. Except for a confessional booth, we just have a really passive-aggressive Facebook page. To whom it may concern, somebody ate my peanut butter. Don't leave it out on the counter with your name on it. I'll get into it like a dog. I'm not colorblind, I'm just an asshole. Last I checked. But I like living with a lot of people like that. You know, it takes a special kind of person to live with a people and a place and a house. You know, my dad couldn't do it. That's fine. No, I'm just kidding. He's still in the picture that I have of him. My twin has the other half, and eventually we'll find each other. It's Parent Trap for every dude who won't admit it. You watch that movie. I watch it all the time. I love my mom though. I do. She's very overly supportive of me in my homosexuality. I'm not gay, but my mom thinks I'm gay, which is cool. But she's like as aggressive about me being a lesbian as, you know, a lot of conservative parents are about their kids being straight. You know, like she even has practice lines for when I come out. Like she has stocked lines for when I come out. She's like, you know, Aaron, if you were to tell me you were gay, I would say pass the butter. Just pass it. Just pass the butter. Clearly, I've never passed the butter. Also, what are you talking about? Are you expecting me to come out at dinner? Like, we eat in front of the TV like an American family, all right? I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that, you guys. A homeless man blew in my ear the other day. No, shut the fuck up. Like a wish, like a kiss. Not like a bad one. I wouldn't be up here if that happened, okay? I'd be a changed woman. I wouldn't spend my razor money on Taco Bell. I did shave for you guys. That side of the room still with me? Thank you. 2 dudes and 1 guy that was like, yeah, I'm ready to rock. I don't know anyone over here, but I sat down, so they accepted me. I'm really good. I'm the party. He did blow in my ear. Just I was walking, talking to my friend. I did have a friend, and all of a sudden I just feel. Like, why'd you do that? She's like, 'cause I could. He's not wrong on that either. But the only way I could figure out to like weasel my way out of the conversation, because I was very uncomfortable, is I promised to name a star after him. So if you go into the night sky tonight, you guys, if you go outside, you look up, you see a bright star, that's Scabs. So He's picking his way into a Milky Way near you. Oh, we were all cool when he was blowing it in my ear, but now when he's picking a scab. Okay. Anyone here like to party? Yeah. Bullshit. No one invites me to parties. My friends were here. They didn't invite me. I just showed up. They happened to be here. I'm angry, not invited guy. I like going to parties. I was at a party recently, and it was a small get-together, but I still called it a party because there was 5 people. And we were all hanging out, and this guy just brings out Coke. It's just like, hey, do you want to do a snort ski? It's like, no, that's the douchiest way anyone's ever asked me to do drugs. I've been asked to do marijuana. I've been asked to smoke marijuana at least 15 times tonight, and I haven't even been here more than 2 hours. He's like, hey, do you want to snort ski? Do you want to snort ski? It's like, oh, I don't. The Coke, the drug. He's like, yeah. And I was like, no, thank you, I'm good with this egg sandwich. Because I somehow acquired an egg sandwich. And I told my friend Al this later on, and he goes, I felt really proud of myself for not doing Coke. And he goes, yeah, but see, now you're just the girl at the party eating an egg sandwich, not doing Coke. I was like, that's fair. I like going to parties because you always see like the different kinds of same people, the same characters at every party, right? There's the girl there that's just like the mayor of the party. She just kind of dictates the fun. You can be sitting having a good conversation. She comes over, she's like, hey, we need to play a drinking game. We're going to play a drinking game. Everyone's really bored having these meaningful conversations about life. We need to go out and play a drinking game. We're playing Never Have I Ever. And if you've never played Never Have I Ever, it's where you say something like, I've never had sex in the backseat of a car. And if you have, you drink, all right? Okay? And then there's always that, like, one really slutty friend, right? The one that's like, oh my God, I'm gonna need another beer. Like, let's be honest, Ashley. Like, we know you were born on a gas station bathroom floor. We know. Finish your mom Milwaukee's Best. And cry and lose your phone, like we know that's gonna happen. But there's always that one fucking guy that no matter how many times you explain the rules to him, he doesn't understand it, right? He's like, I don't know, do I drink if I have or I haven't, if I'm thirsty or if it's my turn? I don't know, when do I drink? Like, just fucking make something up, Josh. Okay, fine. Never have I ever slept with my high school wrestling coach, and the school found out about it, my parents found out about it, they paid me a lot of hush money to be quiet about it, and when I'm alone at night, sometimes I wet the bed, and I have a lot of psychological issues about it. Thank you guys, this is my time, Eric Field.